に命の叫びを伝え、パワーアニマルの心を目覚めさせるとき、自然の力と人の思いが一つになり、地球を守る5人の戦士が生まれるのです。
Hồn gao. Khi tinh thần và tâm hồn gao kết hợp thành một, chiến binh thứ 6 được sinh ra.
The first part is story. Vu Như Tô was born in 1912 and died in 1960. About his family: Confucianism in Đức Thu Village, Thư Sơn, Bắc Ninh, now in Đức Thu Commune, Đông Anh District, Hanoi. About his career: in 1930, he took part in patriotic actions organized by young students in Haiphong. He worked as a secretary for the Duan tax family in Haiphong in 1935 before returning to Hanoi. In Haiphong, in 1938, he joined the Association for the Propagation of the National Language and the Boy Scouts movement. In 1943, he became a member of the Convert Culture for National Salvation organization and was chosen General Secretary of the Haiphong National Association for the propagation. He continued to operate in Hanoi, Nam Dinh, and Phuket after that. When Tuong joined the editorial board of Pioneer magazine of the National Salvation Culture in June 1945, he was appointed deputy in secretary of the Vietnam National Salvation Cultural Association in July. Following the 1954 peace treaty, he served on the executive committee of the Vietnam Writers Association during term 1. When Tuong founded and was the first director of the Kingdom Publishing Film.
Composing style. His writing is usually rustic, basic, and relatable to everyday life. Nguyen Tuong's works are always full of light poetry and melodies about love for people and fellow humans. His main source of inspiration in his works is historical exploitation. He composed poetry to demonstrate his patriotism. Farewell to Kiều Trung Đài, an extract from the drama Vu Như Tô, stand out among Nguyen Tuong's compositions. The author has created the figure Vu Như Tô as a Chagaji, outlining the interaction between people and art that requires harmony. It may be stated that the material in this work can be used to create an appealing drama, enticing readers in every minute detail. Art does not have to be something far away, rather it should be linked with people's daily life. As a result, the author highlights the significance of artists, arguing that society must honor common skill in order for them to make more valuable contribution to the country. As an average person like me, if I want to display my patriotism, I can only compose national language literature, says the author. In addition to the well-known composition Farewell to Kiều Trung Đài, which is mentioned in the drama Vu Như Tô in 1941, he has many more wonderful and brilliant works, including Long Trì Festival Night at Work, a novel in 1942, and The Princess, a novel in 1944, The Bronze Column of Mã Viện, a play in 1944, Bắc Sơn, a play premiered on April 6, 1946, Those Who Remained, a drama in 1948, Anh Sơ Joins in the Army, a play in 1949, and Fighting Mother, a native feties, children's tales, and a lot of works in his life. Here are some comments about the author. Nguyễn Huy Tưởng assumed the rightful start of a line of literature produced on Vietnam's tradition about its medieval past in modern Vietnamese literature, commented by literature researcher Nguyen. Writer Nguyễn Huy Tưởng has chosen to take a hard stand with the attitude of a novelist and playwright in front of the challenge of yesterday and today, of history and the nation, from the beginning of his participation on the forum. Literature researcher Biệt said. Vũ Nho, a researcher, expressed that the beauty of Nguyễn Huy Tưởng historical writings is that the author does not raise doubt, cause controversy, or construct history and historical personalities that are different from the official histories that people are familiar with. The author has authored historical fiction in which he expressed his personal emotion to readers. The principle in Nguyễn Huy Tưởng writings continue to exist now, providing the authors with an infinite supply of inspiration. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of his life.
An overview of the work Substance Extract. Vũ Như Tô is a 5-act historical play about an event that happened in Thăng Long between 1516 and 1517, under the reign of Lê Tương Dực. Nguyễn Huy Tưởng completed the piece in the summer of 1941. Nguyễn Huy Tưởng expanded a 3-act drama published in Chí Tân magazine in 1943 and 1944 in the 5-act play. The passage Farewell to Kiệu Trung Đại is from the 5th act of the drama Vũ Như Tô, A Forbidden Place. The work's description. Vũ Như Tô is a brilliant architect, was compelled by Lê Tương Dực troops to construct Kiệu Trung Đại, which he flatly refused. Đan Thiểm, the royal maid, urged Vũ Như Tô to use Lê Tương Dык's influences and money to create a magnificent castle.
Vũ Như Tô is a genius architect. He is a person who is not easy to get in 1,000 years. His talent is shown. Just wave a pen and flower appear, ordering bricks and stone like a general in charge of an army, can build lofty castles, roofs playing with clouds without ever miscalculating a little brick. He is the embodiment of patience and the creation of beauty. His talent is recognized by everyone. Đan Thiểm admired him for his talent.
As an artist with a great personality, big ambitions, lofty altruistic ideals. Initially, although King Lê Tương Dực threatened to kill, Vũ Như Tô still refused to build Kiệu Trung Đại. His desire and saturation is to build for the country a great and sustainable castle, durable like the moon and the stars, so that our people will still be proud. It shows Vũ Như To's desire to dedicate talent to the country. When he built the Kiệu Trung Đại, Vũ Như Tô put all his heart into it. Let us build a Kiệu Trung Đại, build an eternal feat. In a few years, the Kiệu Trung Đại will be completed, noble and glorious. Vũ Như To's altruistic ideals are so lofty that he himself considers his life not as precious as Kiệu Trung Đại. It shows that Vũ Như Tô puts his ideals and ambitions first. Vũ Như Tô is a person who is not greedy for profit. Everything the king gives him regards, he divides it among the workers.
Vũ Như Tô artistic aspirations are in conflict with the reality. The tragedy is that Vũ Như To's noble artistic aspiration opposed to the reality of people's life. Because of his passion and pursuit of his artistic ideals, Vũ Như Tô forgot that building Kiệu Trung Đài had took the sweat, tears, and lives of many people. The ideals, the dream of building a tower was as lofty, magnificent, and completely separate from the historical and social situation of the country, away from the people's life, lead to the tragedy.
In the moment when the people rebelled, Vũ Như Tô was still immersed in the dream of Kiệu Trung Đài. Rebel army Trương Duy San killed Lê Thương Đức. Dan Thiêm was aware of the incident, so he advised Vũ Như Tô to escape, but Vũ Như Tô was still obtuse. He asked, "What is my crime? What am I guilty of? Why do I have to hide?" He still thinks that they misunderstood him and asserts again, "I am not hiding." When he was slapped by soldiers, he was still passionate about Kiệu Trung Đài. Đài Kiệu Trung will be completed, sublime and glorious in the midst of mundane world, a Penglai scene. He insists that he is not guilty, but only has merit. He always believed that he was doing right and hoped to convince An Hoa. Until the end, Vũ Như Tô was still blindly believing in his dreams and ambitions, but didn't understand that the people had sweated, worked, and died for the dream he thought was noble.
When he realized his artistic aspirations were in conflict with reality, Kiệu Trung Đài was burned. When Kiệu Trung Đài was burned, Vũ Như Tô still said, "Nonsense, unreasonable." Disillusioned, Vũ Như Tô howled in anger. "Why do you give me the talent? Oh, big dream. Oh, Dan Thiêm. Oh, Kiệu Trung Đài." The big dream is shattered with Dan Thiêm, a talented artist destined to go to the court of law. Vũ Như Tô is a character who suffered from many tragedies.
Hết phim rồi. Nhí, nhò nhó nhìm nhín nữa. Nhai.
Cảm ơn người đã theo dõi, cảm ơn người đã lắng nghe, cảm ơn những khi đông đúc, cảm ơn cả những vắng hoe, cảm ơn vì đã cháy rực, cảm ơn vì đã khát cùng, cảm ơn người đã khen cổ và cảm ơn người đã hát cùng.